First up, we have Anglo. Okay, and he intros giving us like this warped sound. I remember I wasn't originally the biggest fan of him, just because I thought this was all we were gonna get from him, but then he comes in with the second part of the song here. There it is. It's like a, how do you describe this? It's almost like an emergency kind of exit sound. Like kind of like an alarm? I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's just, and then it ends like, wow. If you're on Mythical Island, you've got to step your game up because there are some beautiful sounding monsters here. So I've got to be fair, guys. Anglo, he's going to go in like C tier for me. Next up, Strombonin. Dude, I love how he comes in. He's actually kind of synchronized with Anglo up there. Dude, that trumpet. Oh, dude, he just like commands the attention of the song. And that trumpet sound is so smooth there. I love how with Strombonin, though, even in the final versions of the song, you can still clearly hear him. He's actually one of those monsters that continues to play, even in the background, whenever his solo isn't going on. So he helps a lot with the melody. So Strombonin, man, that's a good monster. I think he's gonna go in A tier. Jube. Oh, dude, I love him coming in right here. He's just like, I don't know, you would classify that as a horn sound, right? It's almost like a fluty sound is what looks like is coming out of his mouth there. And then it's just like steadily bouncing back and forth from left to right. He's kind of like playing in the creases of these other monsters here with a pretty lighthearted sound. Gajube, I think... Oh, this one's kind of tough because I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he doesn't do an insane amount, but he definitely does help the song a lot. Is he up there? He's not up there with Strombonin, but he's not as low as Angler. I don't know. This might be, you guys might not agree with me here, but I'm gonna throw him in B tier. Crunchy. Oh, dude, he's just got that bold voice. Yeah, he's one of those monsters that has that very weird sound. Not singing monsters is really good at making monsters that don't inherently sound good, but putting them in the right places that make them actually shine a little bit. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But where should he go? Honestly, guys, I think he's gonna go, just because he only has a short sample and he's not like really affecting the entire song. He does have a cool part, don't get it twisted, but I don't think we can put him on the same level as Strombonin. But I do think the front of B tier is a fair placement. Weasel. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, what do you want me to say about this monster, man? Like, it speaks for itself. We have this weird design, then he opens up and just kind of spits out a beatboxing sound. Okay, it's a funny thing, it's a funny design, but if we're judging the sound and we're judging it based on harmony here, this monster has got to go in D tier. Bleatnik. Oh, dude, such a pretty falsetto, like, assembly of voices here. It sounds like we have like 2 to 3 people singing with him, and they're all kind of echoing off of each other there. Bleatnik is a cool monster. He plays a cool accent role where that vocal actually does help there, no doubt. And it does add like a pretty new role to the final song. Again, guys, I know we're racking this up, but I think this is another B tier monster. Hee. Oh, dude, I love how he comes in. And guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he's like an organ or something, right? That's the kind of sound he gives us to open up here. And it just kind of lingers in the air right there. He's holding this note between these other monster songs, just going up and down with this melody. And then we get his little laugh at the end. So with hee-hee, the predominant sound of him being the organ, and then we have the accent of his light hee-hee-hee. It kind of creeps in here and there. Where should we rank him? Dude, I think we're gonna go... Oh, man, I hate to be this guy, but I think we're gonna go the very front of B tier. Next up, we have Pinghound. Oh, dude, I love his sound. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all know. Ah, he plays like that radar kind of click sound. Then it just kind of, the animation goes out of his mouth. And then all up and down his spine, we get those cool colors. It's almost like one singular key of a piano. Another simple monster, guys. Overall, I do like Pinghound. I think that click sounds really good. Really do, guys, but that's all he really gives us. You know, he doesn't really give us that much. So if we're judging fairly, guys, oh, y'all are gonna hate me for this one. Pinghound is gonna have to go in C tier. Cherubal. Oh, man, I love how they just come in with this light accent of those strings. It's almost like, what is that? Is it like a harp sound that they're kind of strumming on right there? I don't know, but it sounds really smooth here to intro the song. Oh, and then they go into that portion. Oh, dude, this plucking here and there just sounds so good. I think this monster had a lot of potential. You know, if they would have used this monster more constantly throughout the rest of the song, I think this could have been an A or an S tier monster, straight up. But since there's like a big absence of this monster sound throughout the entire melody, I think it's only fair for us to, again, just throw this monster somewhere in the middle of B tier. Burrito. There we go. Oh, man, this island has desperately been needing a drumming sound. I've been waiting for this monster to come up. Oh, man, and he really works hard in this solo with this monster over here. He does good at bringing that bassy melody there. And it's weird. He doesn't just have a normal drumming sound. He's got like a little twist in his. It almost sounds like a distorted drum, you know? Boom, boom, boom. And then he goes up in the melody. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go. And if you continue listening, you'll find out that this monster plays for the rest of the song. It plays a big part in the overall melody. So because of all of those factors, this is an important monster. Mythical Island would not be the same without this monster here. And I think we can all agree on that, so I'm gonna throw him over in A tier. Schlep. There we go. This monster's kicking in, giving us like a maraca sound to start off here. And you can see like the design of this monster, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty cursed. You have like this bug with these like worms going out of his mouth. But then in the body, it's kind of clear and you can see the inside of him. And it looks like it's got a bunch of little like toy puzzle pieces or something. That's what we're shaking up and down and around to get our maraca sound. This really does help. This monster overall plays the role that it should be playing for the island. We need some subtle monsters doing like light accents like that. It does overall help in the entirety of the song, but if we're basing our rating singularly on their overall sound, this right here is gonna be, I think, a C tier monster. Next up is Catalysts. Oh, getting us like this dreamy, mythical kind of sound, which is kind of ironic because this is a mythical monster, but I feel like I'm like floating in the sky whenever I'm listening to this sample. Just kind of soaring away right there. Okay, overall, we don't really get anything other than that. She comes in lightly with that a few times there, and then she just kind of chills for the rest of the song. I don't know, it is a really cool sound, but since she only gives it to us like 3 or 4 times and then the song restarts, I think we're gonna have to put her over in D tier. Ostrich. Oh, dude, coming in straight in with a vocal. I love Ostrich. I think her voice is so good. Sorry guys, I can't help but vibe with this. Ostrich is like, she's our lead singer for the island. She literally is. You can hear predominantly her vocal over everyone else's vocal. So she plays a massive role here. Plus, she's got that beautiful falsetto tone. I can hear in the background. Ostrich is the first monster to go in S tier. Buisness. Oh, my cat is climbing. Ow, this is hurting me very badly. Oh, dude, chill out, bro. Oh, bro, my cat just decided to climb me mid-video. Hello. Sorry, buddy. We gotta put you down, though. Anyways, getting back over here to Buisness, he plays a really pretty violin sound. Oh, dude, I love how he climbs right there. Oh, my gosh. I love Buisness, guys. And then he just kind of steadily comes back in and they use him again in this other portion of the song, which I love here. His instrument is so pretty, like, just keep using him. I'm all for that. Buisness, guys, just one of those monsters. I mean, we all agree on this. Buisness sounds amazing. I think it is more than fair to place her over in S tier. Nerve. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh, I always get like an Egyptian vibe from like, I feel like I'm looking at a pyramid in the background or something. Oh, dude, it sounds so good. Does this not just give you that ancient Egyptian vibe? I'm not gonna lie, it's a little questionable how he plays the sound, like ripping his eyeballs out. I know that probably hurts, bro. As far as his sound goes, I think he's another cool monster. Does he compete with Ostrich and Buisness? I don't think so. I'm not gonna lie, I personally don't think he does. But he does offer us another really pretty accent to our song, so I think it's fair to place him over here in A tier. There we go, guys. That is my final tier list for Mythical Island. Let me know down in the comment section below what you agree or disagree with.